Hello everyone!
Today we are going to introduce the topic of exploring the effectiveness of a self-made AI word dictionary software, a case study of high school students from Department of Applied English. This is our table of contents. We will introduce 6 parts.
Let's begin by understanding the motivation and the purpose behind this project. Have you ever used a classical English dictionary before? Well, the traditional dictionary provides detailed description. They can be heavy, time-consuming to navigate, and may not offer quick access to example sentence or modern usage. These can make them less convenient for the students who need efficient learning tools. Thus, we developed a clear and flexible AI dictionary, focusing on word roots, prefixes, and suffixes to enhance vocabulary learning. Traditional vocabulary learning methods often rely on rote memorization, which can be difficult to retain. To address this challenge, we use AI technology to create a more effective learning experience. Therefore, our goal is to integrate prefix and AI technology to improve vocabulary learning effectively.
And this is our purpose. First, developing vocabulary from AI dictionary. Second, enhancing learning efficiency by leveraging AI technology to make vocabulary acquisition more effectiveness. Thirdly, understanding the words in depth, letting students to memorize new vocabulary more easily. And this is our research question. First, how difficult is it for you to memorize English vocabulary? Second, what methods do you use to memorize English vocabulary? Third, what are the strengths and weaknesses of the self-made AI word dictionary?
How does this project relate to our academic background? Here are our reference to the courses, including English reading and writing, digital technology application, word processing practice, and presentation practice. Through these courses, we develop several practical skills, including critical reading, digital proficiency, and presentation skills.
Next, let's look at some key research that involved our process. Research showed that vocabulary learning is a cornerstone of language learning, especially for exam-oriented purpose. Without strong vocabulary skills, comprehension and communication are limited. Breaking down words into their components, like prefixes, roots, and suffixes, is a modern and effective teaching strategy. For example, understanding the structure of the word like unbelievable make it easier to decode similar words in the future. Studies highlight that AI tools enhance a learning process by increasing engagement, motivation, and convenience. These insights guide the design of our AI dictionary.
With the literature review, let's discuss how we conduct this study. First, we collect vocabulary, understanding each meaning of the word roots. Second, we utilize Google Sheets gathering Chinese sentences and speeches. Thirdly, we use C# to create our dictionary. For the vocabulary do exist in our database, the dictionary will show the word roots, Chinese, and sentences. For the words do not exist in our database, we integrate an AI to generate vocabulary, and this is our result. Our survey was conducted by 3 components. First, a self-made AI word dictionary. Second, AI-generated article and the questionnaire. For the participants, there are 187 participants, and all of them are majored in applied of English.
Let's shift to the result of our research. Vocabulary memorization difficulty is rated from 1 to 5. The average score is above 3. In short, our participants need an efficient memorization method. Before the tester used our dictionary, only 25% of users were familiar with word root. However, when using our dictionary. The overall score increased by almost 35%, indicating that our dictionary has positive effect on recognizing word root and vocabulary.
We will discuss the feedback provided by the users, particularly categorized into two parts, pros and cons, and I'll start from pros. Users found that the dictionary is practical because of its word roots and suffix, and the interface is clear. Additionally, the translations are more accurate than standard dictionary. However, the user suggests we adding such key, phonic symbols, images, detailed description, more at increasing database and reduce wasting time.
Finally, we would like to draw our conclusions. In conclusion, we received positive feedback and valuable suggestions that inform future improvement. Notably, a strong majority of participants intend to use our system. Furthermore, it aids 70% of users understanding new words. However, there are several elements that we should address. First, the interface layout should address lengthy sentences, use color to highlight the key points, and include a search key. Second, the questionnaire design should remove middle value option to improve statistical significance. Last but not least, the word database should include less common and challenging words. This is the end of our presentation.